To a story now that really is a bread and butter issue. Now, it is emerging tonight that the national food reserves are depleted. Top managers of the National Cereals and Produce Board revealed to the Agriculture Committee of Parliament that they need at least some 10.4 billion shillings to restock. NCPB managers were hard-pressed to explain the expenditure of more than 6.5 billion shillings since 2017. The Agriculture Committee now wants the NCPB to itemize expenditure running into billions of shillings. Elfas Lagat with more details.
The mega silos of the National Cereals and Produce Board are now empty. Top management of NCPB says they require at least 10 billion shillings to restock by purchasing cereals, mainly maize, from farmers in the country. Money the board says it does not have.
The National Food Reserve stocks is totally depleted at the moment, and there is need for immediate build-up of requisite stocks to address the precarious national food and nutrition security status. The approved food reserves include 6 commodities, mainly maize, rice, beans, powdered milk, canned beef, and fish.
The revelations of NCPB coming at a time when the board is not able to clearly detail the expenditure of more than 6.5 billion shillings. The explanation of paying millers and transporters did not convince the Agriculture Committee, chaired by Moiben Member of Parliament, Silas Tiren.
If you are talking of agency and transport, honestly, that amount is too big. You know, we are talking of 7 billion, and you are talking of transport and agency. You need to come out clearly. You know, when you say agents, who are these agents who are being paid? Who are these people?
Trying to pay 7 billion to non-strategic bodies, importers, grain handlers, and then you leave the farmer, the peasant, who is a slave to feed the country, and you want to tell us you are actually serious.
At the same time, NCPB is seeking funding to a tune of 220 million shillings for, quote, staff recruitment and capacity building. In the establishment of National Food Reserve, NFR, the committee's members questioned the rationale of the amount and setting up of a division similar to the Strategic Food Reserve, which was collapsed initially.
The previous Strategic Food Reserve, we had told we had a surplus, I think 11 to 12 billion. We want to understand where is that money. Was there any audit? Reports of corruption and misappropriation has been the Achilles heel for the Cereals Board. In April 2020, the Strategic Food Reserve, chaired by former Cabinet Minister Noah Wekesa, was disbanded by Treasury CS Ukur Yatani, while it had at least 11 billion in its board bank account. The monies were from sales of maize to millers and other institutions. Moreover, NCPB currently has 700,000 bags of cereal in the commercial section that is unable to sell.
Remember, we had bought the maize for 2,700 shillings, so we could not sell it. But the maize is very secure. It has a 2-year span period in our silos and all that. It's well fumigated. So because we could not multiply the money and recycle the money, that is now what we are going through with the Board of Directors to see whether we have any resources available for us to be able to participate.
That's why we need the ministry.
Yes.
For the harvesting period of 2021, 2022 to 2023, the cash-strapped Cereals Board is seeking funding of 10.3 billion shillings to purchase 3 million bags of maize, 150 million shillings for quality management for a period of 1 year, improvement of ICT at 360 million shillings, and sensitization and capacity building to a tune of 20 million shillings. These totals to 10.8 billion shillings. The committee's chair, Silas Tiren, adjourned the meeting instructing NCPB management to prepare comprehensive responses and have a detailed itemized breakdown over the utilization of monies amounting to billions when the common farmer is decrying inefficiencies that have dogged the institution for years. Elfas Lagat, Citizen TV, Nairobi.